Listen, nigga, before we get started this podcast, bro, you know what I'm saying? I got a special guest with me. I got my homegirl, Queen Levine. You know what I'm saying?
Levine.
Queen Levine in the building. Say what's up to the people. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
All right, so before we get into this spot, we was downtown.
Yo.
I'm not going to get into it. All I'm going to say, it was some crazy...
Dramatic
ass pointless stuff, and some of these things that happen downtown we will be discussing, not about it, but it's relatable to.
No names will be dropped for anybody trying to be curious on what the fuck's going on. Names are disclosed.
Yes. All right.
Nobody will get exposed
unless I want to.
Hell no.
Depending on what
Hell
I feel
no.
like
That shit gonna be even more dramatic.
Exactly. And you know, drama's good for the channel.
Right. No kids out. Anyway.
Fast. But yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the 1214 podcast. I am your host, John, and I got my guest, like I just said, Queen Levine, Squeeze the Bean. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she want to be called, Queen Levine in the
Hey,
building.
what's up, y'all, man?
You know what I'm saying, man? It's been a long time. I've been waiting to get a female on this podcast for the longest.
Oh, you had straight meat on here?
Pause. Why you already starting off with the foolishness,
I
bro?
like the foolishness.
But yo, for the people that are not tuned in, YouTube is not the only platform. I have it on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, iHeartRadio. You guys can go check it out there.
What? He really came up, y'all.
Yeah.
He really came up, man.
But today is no really base topic. We're just gonna continue on talking about certain things females and males do in relationships. I feel like general real love relationships don't really exist like they did back in the day, and I just want to get a female's perspective. That's what I've been trying to do in the past videos, because
most definitely
in my
this
last
generation
podcast
is trash.
I talked thank you. See, we already going off to a good start.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? Not all relationships are trash, but for the majority, people just got the game fucked up.
Yeah, for real.
And
we don't got no manners no more. We ain't got no kind of morals for ourselves. We ain't got nothing.
Values
no
gone,
all
everything. Right. So in the last video, I told you guys a story. I was telling them a story about how a girl dead ass just left me in the rain, bro. Like pouring, like fucking just.
Oh my god,
cold, bro.
It let you burn it outside, like Usher.
Bro, just let me looking sick, bro. I walked almost a mile from school. Like I took off. I skipped like a class or two.
To skip the class.
Yeah, because it was like lunch. I'm like, nah, I'll come back last period or some shit like that.
Damn, not the academics.
And so I walked felt like a mile and a half, bro.
Damn.
Pouring rain. I'm carrying the books. She got my jacket and umbrella, bro.
No.
Everything. And the reason I did is because she promised me that I was possibly gonna get something like a little kiss or something like that. This is like sophomore. Nigga, listen.
So
I was down
so
bad.
She baited you.
She baited
your
the
ass.
fuck out of me.
Wow.
Bitch.
Oh, still salty. To this day.
Nah, I ain't salty. It's just for the troll. You know what I'm saying? But you know, she looked good though. She looked good then, but she look good now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shout out to you. I ain't gonna name. I ain't gonna name.
No name dropping. No name dropping. Ain't nobody trying to get exposed.
I want to name you so bad, but it's cool. It's cool. I might even have her on the podcast. And that's what the fuck you
I mean, you can code name her.
Gonna call her Thickums. Code name Thickums. You know what I'm saying? Thickums.
So Thickums, she put you through the wire.
Thickums left me in a fucking felt like 30-degree rain, just cold.
Damn.
Socks was swimming.
And it was breezy outside.
Breezy.
Too? Damn.
Hurricane weather.
It was a breezy cold,
lonely
rainy
walk.
night.
Lonely walk back to school, bruh.
You had to take that L like
take the L like a man, bro. I think I told you I hated women for like a while.
Really?
Yeah. Every time I'm like, hey, John, fuck you. I was so angry, bro. I was mad. I was mad.
Real disrespectful ass shit. Like, nah, bitch, don't come over here.
God, don't talk to me.
He's like, bro. Be gone, demon fish.
Facts. But the things I want to talk to you about is, what do you see that women do wrong, and not in just relationships, just in general when it comes to associating with the opposite sex. Now, one thing I've pointed out in previous podcasts, or one, I feel like women don't know how to take accountability for certain things, because a lot of them like to blame men for shit that's really in their own doing.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Oh, he getting out now. He must be getting up.
He good? He about to throw up?
No, he probably got.
Oh, we talking about Queen Levine, significant other. Just hopped out the car because we doing a podcast live.
I think he peeing right now.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh Lord, Jesus,
that nasty nigga.
Not on the podcast.
Oh, peeing on the pisses on the podcast.
I'm weak.
That's crazy.
Yo, we outside.
We really outside the Waffle House.
With it, man.
Waffle
this shit
House.
Fucking crazy. I swear
Ghetto
to God.
ass setup. I swear to
yeah,
God.
I know. You
At the Waffle.
He up now. If you want to call him in here,
bro.
Or he gonna be like, "What y'all doing?" Bro, he up, bro. Come on, over the door.
Oh my God. Hold on.
Come on.
Hey,
man, we in the A.
You good?
We starting this podcast.
All right. He about to lay right down.
You better let.
That man he laying down, bro. All right. Back on track. Now, like I said, one of the things I feel. Queen.
No, I was about to say, like, I thought you were about to. Okay.
One of the things I feel like I said in the previous podcast, that women don't do blame men for shit that ain't got nothing to do with them. It's just them. Like when it comes to cheating. Now, I did a interview asking who cheat more, men or women, and a lot of women said men, which I can say men do sometimes cheat, but the thing is, we don't keep lying about it when we get caught.
I feel like it's a 50-50 situation.
Cap.
Because
listen, is you on, bro?
All I'm saying,
what the hell is you on,
I'm
bro?
telling you how it be. Okay, so
I'm saying, like, hold on, my fault to cut you off, but if homegirl caught me cheating, I'm gonna simply be like, damn, yeah, you caught me cheating, my bad, I'm sorry, and I genuinely kind of mean that, depending on the person, because not all guys mean it, but women, y'all know, and Queen, you know this, bruh. They will keep lying. They lie straight to your face.
There be some females who just swear up and down they don't do nothing, and then they just sit there and be like, all right, well, if I get caught cheating, they still want to lie their ass off.
Thank you.
It happens.
But
and it's because they don't want their pride to be like, you know, something little. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but it's just like that, and then you'll make up a whole argument.
Okay.
Like, you want to blame me
because they don't want to be wrong. It's the thing about women, they hate being wrong. We don't like being wrong, regardless of whatever. It's not every woman.
Yeah.
It's certain women. It's strong, like alpha male, like women type shit. Like if you got that alpha male mentality, you can't be an alpha with another alpha.
But exactly. That's what I'm saying. Why you think women are trying to be alpha, don't want to be submissive to their men?
Mainly because, in my personal feeling, because
Queen Levine,
I'm a very alpha male.
She's a very
thinker,
alpha dog.
So I don't like being bitched, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because
so
should I give a little history lesson for the folks? A little background story of your.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we go code name, but we go
code name. Basically, I'll say this: the people that you've dated, because I've known Queen Levine for 10+ years.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
We went way back.
Way back.
We got stories for the days,
oh,
boy.
God.
All right, but
you dated a lot of simps.
Like.
Down
realistically, that was my thing though. Like I know you wanted to be the man in the relationship. I think that me being the one that is in authoritative like stance is way better than being the one having to take the orders, because I'm just like in my mentality, I feel like you're weak having to be told what to do. Like if you're being bitched, that makes sense.
But you're not being bitched. You just kind of, I would say, playing the role.
Like if you sitting there, well, yes, you, and that's where I had to learn from like previous relationships that I couldn't be the one that always had to be in the head, because I'm not the head. Because I'm like, if I want to be with somebody who is the head, like who thinks like they the head, but I also think I'm the head. That's never gonna work for the relationship.
Yeah,
that's just gonna be like, okay, well, we're two alphas trying to basically claim dominance. Collateral damage for sure. So, and that's where I learned where majority of the time, if you trying to look for what you exactly want, date yourself. Don't sit there and try and find that with somebody else. You need to find that within yourself, type shit.
Yeah, that's why I also think it's good to date opposites, like people that you may not have the most in common with, but y'all have some interests, instead of dating people with exactly the same interests as you. Yeah, because you're basically dating yourself without even knowing it.
Yeah, because if you're sitting there, trying to put yourself in a comfortable situation, if you're so used to being in your comfort zone and never getting out of it, like never taking risks with certain things. I understand that some people think logically to this shit, common sense wise, not sit there and try to put yourself in a risk of like, oh yeah, let me just go and hop in a sports car and just go like 100 and some miles per hour. Bitch, no, the fuck. Listen, I'm telling you at the end of the day, date yourself to know for yourself what you like. For you at the end of the day to not hurt yourself in that situation. Because a lot of people be out here just on the slick, just dating whoever the fuck just to be fillers.
Well, it's not even dating. Like what?
No, they talking now. This is what we doing now. We talking. This
is what I have a problem with also.
Where did talking come from?
What is talking?
Yeah.
Talking, I guess, back in the day was, we going out on a couple of dates. I'm getting to know you. If the thing doesn't work out, then hey, I had fun getting to know you. But for me to talk to you, and then after that talking stage, then we can start going. That's a lot of money and time. That's that I don't a lot, have, bro.
So basically, you're trying to be on a layaway.
Trying to be like a safe zone almost.
It's like if you're trying to get a new home, you're trying to put it on reserve.
Yeah.
And you're not trying to have anybody else deal with that because you want that home. Yeah. So that's the same concept of talking. So you guys are together, but you're not together.
Well, do you feel like if you're talking to someone, like if you're really trying to get it on, it should be just that person? Because people be like, this goes for men and women. People
it goes for either or.
Talking to so many different people. I'm like, how can you really get to know? You cannot get to know 5 girls and 5 dudes, bro. You gotta maybe 2 max, but realistically, stick with one. Find a girl or a guy that you really interested in. Like, yo, let me see what you about. Okay?
I feel like people are,
and also stop taking, especially on the first dates, guys. Please stop taking women out to most expensive ass shit. Cause all she gonna do, especially when you first get to know you, she just gonna blow your fucking money and probably go on to the next nigga.
If you get with a very naive person, they're only gonna continue thinking naively. Because at the end of the day, people only care who are short-minded are only going to be on short-term goals with themselves. They only care more about, oh, hey, if you got bread, hey, let me get that bread, spend it on me. Yeah. But if they don't want to go out and work for and get their own bread, and they want you to be the one to bring in the bread and be the breadwinner, then you don't need that person. I'm not saying, I'm not knocking on people who they are just like they get their own bread, but then at the same time they get splurged once in a while. I'm not saying that. I'm saying for people who solely focus on people giving things to them and not trying to do things for themselves.
Basically, like, I guess a sugar baby.
Yes. So,
which I have a huge problem.
Like, you've been spoiled for. Yes, they've been spoiled from the beginning of when they were with their family, and then when they left their family, they're continuing to get spoiled by either followers, by random people who is, like.
And that's why I feel the whole sugar baby thing. My problem is that's why I feel like women get extremely evil, because all you're doing is just taking an insecure man's money and basically using it for your own goods, and you like that an
insecure man will give you anything.
Trust me.
If they down bad enough, listen. That's why OnlyFans was made. You know how many? That's why OnlyFans was made, honestly, because desperate men were so down bad that they wanted to just be like, all right, I will pay you to send me news, or to basically send news, but basically pay you.
Nah, shoot, they promote it now.
No, they be like, okay, let me sit here and just subscribe to your OnlyFans, and that be the topic of interest in a lot of conversations now. That was never a topic of interest back in the day when we was in school.
No. And OnlyFans only been out what 3 years?
It's been
4 years.
It's been out for 3 years for real.
Because it wasn't out when I graduated or when you graduated.
It wasn't out when either of us was graduated.
I graduated
it was recent.
Yeah,
I think it's a year old.
Nah, it's probably like 2 years max.
2 years. Anybody who doing OnlyFans, y'all do y'all money, whatever. That's y'all. That's how y'all get y'all income. I'm not saying that's the, I'm saying I'm not knocking y'all for doing that shit. But I'm saying for me personally, I would never do that shit.
Nah, that's
because I think it's a waste of investment for me. Personally.
And then to me is sometimes, listen, at first I was extremely like, I feel like all it is just legal prostitution. I mean, kind of fuck, because
they're sex workers getting they're getting their money. They're workers too, personally, and they're, in my opinion, your job's a job. If you're getting money, bringing some bread in to pay the bills, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay,
do that, but
do your thing.
Some people don't think about how that goes on your record, and then when you try to apply somewhere else, they gonna see that shit.
I only feel if you do OnlyFans, you have no other option to get it anywhere else. Like, personally, if you're not like trying to think more and further for your career, as in like you're trying to be like a nurse, or if you're trying to be
that's what a lot of people are doing it for, bro. These girls work
a lot of these girls who I've like associated with, some of them, not all of them, certain people who I know, which I'm not gonna drop no names, they are either a nurse who is doing OnlyFans at the same time, or they're in a nice career field where they still do it, but they do it just for extra income, but they don't really give a fuck about anything else. Obviously, okay, go ahead, do your thing.
Listen. There's two types of people that post OnlyFans. Like, listen, if
it's the ones who do it for attention.
If you're out there posting like Instagram pictures, but you kind of put it off as like you out there getting your guts digged out, then I don't have a problem, because you just posted Instagram pictures. But then you got the OnlyFans people, and these are some people that I graduated with. Getting their guts digged. I'm talking digged out.
And I'm like, and
wow.
It's just
wow. And then you got to say like, oh, I'm not like this. I'm like,
how? But your Instagram page is like it, but you got an OnlyFans that you literally be sitting there like, oh damn, like, yo, I be popping that.
Like,
I be getting that.
That's the thing I'm hating. Like, listen,
I be getting my guts rearranged.
Here's my thing that pissed me off about the shit. I'm just talking specifically about the ones who sent me in the inbox, be like, yo, go show some love to the OnlyFans. Why the fuck you ain't want to show me that shit back in the day, but as soon as you put a price and a fee on it, now you just want to flaunt it.
That's what this generation is now. Like, honestly.
Yeah, we're showing nothing is sacred. Like, to me, like, listen, I go by God's rules in a certain way.
Yeah.
Because listen, it says the body is sacred, so protect it. Your body is your temple.
Right.
How? Now, everybody see that shit.
He said, how?
Like, what is there to protect?
Yes, I honestly agree with now. We are in a situation of where we are personally living in the end times. Where I feel like you see how the Dollar Tree is going now. The fucking Dollar Tree ain't even about to be the Dollar Tree no more. It's about to be Dollar General everywhere. Dollar General ain't even fucking $1. You go in there,
you just lied on your advertisement.
For real, like, you lied on the advertisement. They did not understand the assignment.
And so, wait, hold on. What was it? Fuck. Damn, I hate when that shit happens. I be losing my train of thought slightly, but all I was going to talk about.
Oh, we basically we started off talking about with the.
No. I know we on the OnlyFans shit, but I was saying like, a lot of people been asking me how would you feel if your significant other was an OnlyFans content creator and trying to be in a relationship with her. I told him I can't.
That's like on the same concept of like, if your significant other was a porn star.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, because the only thing that differentiates a porn star from an OnlyFans content creator is basically cutting out the middleman. Because you have like everything you do is like a YouTube creator, instead of going through an agent and all this other stuff and having
it's solely between you and OnlyFans.
Yeah. So, but then like the guy takes what 20%, I think.
Yeah.
Of all your bills, and
whoever is
that nigga living it up though.
Whoever the CEO of OnlyFans, he got bread for days. He ain't got to worry about shit no more.
Bad, but I cannot. I've visually visioned this out how it would play out. I know my family. I go up to my dude's grandma, auntie. Hey man, this could be your future daughter. I'm like, oh, what do? You doctor, lawyer, teacher.
Oh, I do OnlyFans.
I do OnlyFans. What was that? Oh my god! John. Are you serious?
You can't even like.
You are change your name.
Yeah, you can't even change. You can't even like bring Shorty around the crib.
And people were like, oh, why do you care what your like? Listen, I'll be honest. I don't care what people think, but I do. It's like it's certain people. Cause if it's just like a regular ass nigga that don't know me. Nah, not really. Sometimes I might care shit.
If your family say something about something.
But certain family that has invested so much money and time into you over your whole life.
Yeah.
You gotta value their opinion a little, even if it's a little bit.
It's a respect factor. Yeah. It's not anything of it being like, why the fuck you care or whatever. I mean, if it's something out of respect, you should, if somebody wants respect, you should give respect. And if you want that, it's the same thing in return. It's like, you can't just be half-assed with a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people can take it being like, okay, so don't be sitting there listening to people because you grown. Okay, true. But at the same time, it's not the fact that, I'm just listening out of the whim. I'm doing it as a respect thing. Mm-hmm. So if somebody's telling me, I don't fuck with blase, squaze, or whatever the fuck. You simply be like, okay, well, respectfully, I want to know why.
Yeah, we can have a conversation.
We can have a conversation about it.
Even though realistically, that ain't no conversation. Right. That ain't no conversation.
But if you sit there and you just be like, okay, well, I mean, I can give a fuck about what you got to say, this and third. I mean, then you, depending on the person, is going to get upset with how either you respond to them and how the conversation is going to go.
Yeah, but also you can think about it like this. Say you average Joe. Your wife does OnlyFans, you come to work, and everybody in your office done subscribe, man. How the hell are you gonna feel when conversations come up? Say, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Your wife got that mad gooch. Like, I ain't gonna lie. She got, her pussy look fire, nigga. Good luck, bro. You going crazy up in like, I don't want to hear that.
Dead.
Nah, yeah. Obviously,
that really is awesome. Okay, but I feel like that's on some disrespectful ass shit. Like, I feel like if you're getting comments from other people, like as in coworkers, and she's basically telling you, go and have your coworkers subscribe, because that's that's actually happened.
Yeah.
At where I guess when glad that you brought that shit up, because somebody from when I worked at my old job, she was having a problem with that with her man. So she was explaining, all right, I want you to go and spread my OnlyFans around to what is it? I want you to go spread my OnlyFans around to your coworkers, and so you can let them know.
She dead ass told him to.
That's crazy. So you can let them know how businesses or whatever the fuck it is. So I was sitting here telling him, I was just like, did you tell her no? Or did you go and you spreaded it? And then he's just like, well, I mean, support. I'm like, boy, you got me fucked up.
Realistic, you can't support everything. Like, if a person want to sell drugs, I'm not gonna sit there and be like,
I'm like, if your girl don't have respect enough, like she basically telling you out of respect, quote unquote, hey, I'm gonna let you know that I want you to go and spread the word on my OnlyFans. Okay, so you want her to go and spread her pussy to niggas that you work with.
Like, listen, the conversation is gonna be what type of content are you putting out?
Or whatever content, because 9 times out of 10, nobody's gonna sit there unless you one of them girls who sit and put her feet pictures on there, because niggas will pay to see feet
y'all
pics.
Little weirdos.
So if you out there letting your girl send like pictures of lingerie on her OnlyFans, and like she has either like no top on and she got panties on, and like niggas are seeing that and they commenting on it and they subscribing to it, and you work with them niggas, and you basically got to hear that shit at work, like, nah, that shit ain't healthy, that shit ain't cool, that shit ain't okay, especially for your relationship. Yeah. That's disrespectful, beyond disrespect. Like, that's like the same concept of if your girl was telling you, okay, well, that if your man was telling you, okay, go and spread my OnlyFans to your girlfriends, because I want them to see my dick. I'll be like, excuse me.
Girls are a lot more evil.
I'll be like,
they friend might want to fuck on your man.
Listen. Honestly, on everything, like, you know, a lot of females gonna try and sit in denial or whatever. If you got that one friend who got that fine ass boyfriend and he know he look good as fuck, but you don't want to say anything out of respect for your friend, and you just listen, you start following that nigga on the slick.
Trust me,
they do it. I'm not saying me. I've seen it happen, bro. I've seen it happen. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying on the slick, when you know you got that girl, that one girlfriend who has that fine boyfriend, and you can't say shit about how fine he look, because she'll be mad as fuck because she know he fine as hell. But at the end of the day, she don't want you to have any kind of relations, because she don't want you to be sitting there being like, okay, well, I'm gonna try and steal him from you. Nah bruh, if you solid about your relationship, you shouldn't have to be worried about that shit. That's some insecurity shit, and that's where a lot of females are just, that's where they lost.
Everybody a little bit insecure in their relationship.
Yeah, not just straight females. It's men too.
Yeah, everybody. I don't care what. Everyone got some type of curiosity. Yeah. At least in today's generation. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
My biggest thing is dealing with
indecisiveness.
Is one finding a chick who's like, listen, I'm just trying to find a girl that I can possibly get to know past 48 hours. And actually maybe, talk for a minute to possibly build something. And a lot of people be trying
to fuck each other on the first time they meet each other.
Now, I have no problem with that.
Oh, my gosh.
Listen.
Okay, I mean, like...
I have no problem with getting crazy, but...
Okay, I feel like morally, you just met this person.
Yes.
Just give it a little bit. For, like, at least a conversation. Because if you don't know...
I can go past a conversation.
Okay, you can have a conversation with somebody, but if that conversation is giving you red flags, don't fuck that person.
Yeah.
So if you try to see past the fucking red flags because either that person look good or the fact that you just trying to get a nut, nah, nigga, that's what this generation is about. Because they don't want to get through the small talk. They just want to go straight into jumping and fucking. So that's why a lot of the generation that we have right now, they just straight to the point. They don't want to deal with the the little build up.
But like, I'm good. Like, listen, if I'll say this, if you're 18 to 22, maybe even 23, perfectly fine with me. Go and do your little shit. But me, man, I'm still young, but I'm getting up there, dog.
So
okay, for me personally, it's a personal thing though. Not everyone's the same, because I got other families who like, oh, marriage ain't overall is failed. Okay,
yes, a lot of the marriage now is not like how it used to be back in the day, because now with the people who are getting married, they're cheating a lot more than how they used to.
And this is why I said it's literally, I'm not like, I factually looked this up, is women because of commitment. Women don't want to commit to a relationship. It's all about hot girl summer vibes now.
Yeah.
Living your best life, becoming the most independent, strong woman, which I have no problem with the independent woman.
But a lot of y'all niggas have been eating that shit up though, because what I've been witnessing, obviously in the female's perspective, how I've been seeing it, I've been seeing a lot of niggas been like, okay, well, if she's on her hot girl summer shit, then she gonna eventually just be out of that hot girl shit, because they gonna be
it don't run out, bro.
I know sometimes it don't run out, because there be some females who be strong on their independent ass shit, which I mean, as you should, but
listen, just because you strong and independent, you gotta know when to switch the roles. Like, if you come on to a man, because listen,
if a woman know what she wants, she gonna get it. If a woman who is not indecisive as fuck, she will go and chase that shit. Like, if a driven woman will be driven to go through it takes a lot of failures until you get it into a successful relationship, if that makes sense.
I know, but
if she's legitimately dated herself to understand what she wants from the difference of
and that's another thing. I feel like a lot of females really don't know what they want. So you'll just go through dude after dude trying to figure out, maybe he'll have this little piece that I need, or they're like, no, you gotta figure out yourself first,
right?
Then go find a person that can be a part. Don't try to find a whole. Just try to find a equal piece to your whole puzzle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because when you trying to be, instead of trying to be like all for a person, just be a part of that person's journey.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't try to do too much. And I've fallen in this category too, man. Cause listen, man, this is why it's important to go. You gotta fail. You gotta get rejected. You gotta go through a lot of stuff to learn. Cause John done been rejected. still getting rejected.
If you don't go through shit in your lifetime, then you honestly can't say that you've been through some hardships.
Life is about overcoming challenges and obstacles.
You gotta hit the
face,
dirt.
Bro.
You gotta hit the dirt. There ain't no way that if you don't hit the fucking dirt, bro. Like, all I'm saying is that if you haven't hit it right now, you gonna hit it soon. Cause like, I'm not wishing nothing on nobody. I'm not saying at the end of the day, life is gonna come and hit you like a brick. Like, if you don't accept that shit now, you will never accept that shit. Because if you just gonna think that life is just gonna be easy, no, it's not gonna be easy.
Life that, and then just like I said, relationships overall are just stressful at all.
Yeah, it's a job, to be honest. It is a fucking job. Like, you literally have to sit there and like, you have to take care of the other person, not only just, taking care of yourself, but you have to literally like just focus on if that person is like mentally okay, physically okay, if they can sustain if on their end, if they can mentally sustain the relationship. Because a lot of people, they be thinking that they're okay in the relationship, but they really don't be okay in the relationship.
And that's what I'm saying. I've talked about this, saying communication.
Communication has been a flaw.
It's the biggest flaw. It's the reason why marriages fail, because no one sits down and says, hey, they'll talk to their friends. Guys will talk to the homies. No, you need to keep everyone else out except your significant. Y'all need to sit down and have that conversation that y'all don't want to have.
A lot of people now want to involve other people in their business instead of having to deal with it one-on-one. Nobody want to do a one-on-one no more.
Because
a lot of
people too hard.
Yeah,
a lot of stress.
Right. And I'm like, how is it hard for you to sit down and talk to that one person? In the beginning, when y'all first got together, y'all was just talking within yourselves. Y'all didn't involve each other when y'all was good.
When it gets more serious, when it gets down to the deep shit, and they feel like,
the root of the problem.
Yeah, the root of the problems. Everyone involve everybody else into it except them. Like, nah, bro, man up.
Right.
Or, just go to your female, go to your woman,
and that's why
go to your man and just and talk it out. That's the best way to do it.
Right. And that's why it's a maturity thing. Because, like, if people aren't there mentally, like...
And it doesn't matter your age.
Yeah, it doesn't matter your age at all.
I done dealt with women from 18 to in their 40s. Okay? Mm-hmm. So... And it's amazed me. I thought this was like a little phase. I'm like, oh, it's just somebody in their teens or 20s. No, man.
No, it's a continuous thing.
It is women of all ages have these same problems. I'm like, damn, how do you not dealt with this shit yet?
Because honestly, it's a cycle. It's generations.
Yeah, it's a generation, because somebody's mom taught them this way, and then they end up like, they teach their daughter this way. And it's also, they never actually gotten down to the problem, or either too stubborn to say, hey, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Yeah. My apology. I'm sorry. And another thing is, I wanted to ask you about is, do you feel like it's weak of a man to try and express, I guess, either if he's stressed out about something, and instead of going to his boys, he can come to you and be like, yo, this
that's
shit,
not weak at all. Like, that's what should honestly happen when it comes to a problem in the relationship, regardless of what the hell it is. Mainly if the man has a problem with something, like, for example, my significant other.
Because I was thinking, like, since, men are considered, men are the head of the household.
Yeah.
It's not only just the relationship we got to carry, because it's like we got to put all our feelings aside for your feelings, and then deal with the job, everything else, and then when it comes to us,
you have a lot on your shoulders, so you're basically trying to keep that up. You're trying to keep that roll up, that tough, And
every man gonna break down eventually. It may not be in front of you,
right?
Trust me,
right. Examples on it, like, majorly, my significant other, we communicate with each other because of the simple fact that, like, he wants things to be smooth for the future, not because of the simple fact that he just like, I'm controlling and I want to know your business or whatever. No, it's to prevent arguments. It's to prevent problems later down the line. You know what I'm saying? And it's a maturity thing when it comes to communication, because if you're gonna communicate in half-ass, then that's how your mentality is, because of how you've been raised up. If you're used to your parents or your siblings or your family or you guys communicating a certain way, you're gonna do that to people who is not your family.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's gonna, like, where else are you gonna get that from? It starts off from the home.
Starts from the home and what you watch. You know how when
exactly
your parents
what you watch,
when your parents told you be careful what you watch, or stop watching this. There's a reason. I found that shit out right now. What I used to do, substitute teaching. Like I used to be like a little teacher's assistant, so not really a substitute, but a substitute.
School aid.
So I caught this little elementary school. It's like 4th grade, 3rd grade, over here, acting like she was like on a little umbrella thing, but she was using the pole as like a strip pole, dancing around it and stuff.
What?
And me and the other teachers looking, I'm just like, yo, what the hell did she learn how to do that?
Oh my god!
And we just like, bro, it's got to be something. It got to be the sisters.
It got to be the
listen
TikToks.
to Megan Thee Stallion.
It got to be the
TikToks. The TikToks. TikToks is obviously, to me, TikTok is just
changed a lot.
It's killing entertainment.
People.
It's making people that don't have a lick of talent
changing people.
Yes, the people that do have zero talent or zero skills can instantly gain followers. Okay, it's a good thing if you want to blow up. But so far as talent wise,
anybody and their mama is hopping on fucking TikTok.
Yes.
And literally,
and mamas is wilding. Mamas,
daughters.
Mamas is promoting OnlyFans. I've seen more moms with OnlyFans than 20-year-olds, bro.
Right. And they getting on that wave, and they're just teaching their daughters.
Single moms, okay? No disrespect to the single moms.
Not the ones in like a happy home marriage and all the other shit. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's not every single mom is doing this. I'm saying the selective few we all know.
And there is a small portion of married women that are doing this.
Yeah. Because I'm like, okay, your husband, he supports it, but at the same time, he's only supporting because it's just something that you're doing that he doesn't have to worry about. It's the income that you're getting for yourself that he's honestly seeing it as it not being a problem because you're getting money for yourself.
But here's another thing. I was like, listen, if you keep doing this, there's some women I know that stopped or put a hold on it, which is okay, putting a hold on it. But for women that are actually doing it and making a living off it, you got kids that are going into middle school, and some
that shit gonna stay on the internet.
Listen, one of them kids gonna find out. It's not hard to find out stuff.
It's not. That shit. You see how quick everything be spreading about like Kim Kardashian and Kanye and literally all these damn celebrities. They can't barely have their own private life.
Listen, it's not hard to fake that you're 18 and you can get a credit card or something like
that. People have
fake
IDs, man.
Listen, when I was like 7th, 8th grade, 13, 14 years old, some adult sites would be like, yo, you gotta be 18 to do this. I fake that shit. And then,
and they be logging in. They be using their older brother account, older sister, something shit. And they put somebody else's name besides theirs.
Yeah, more so people can find out. And when your son's friend and classmates finds out that mama's out there doing wow.
For real, they gonna be sitting there looking like, damn.
They gonna come back to class, but your mama thick, boy. Your mama got the busted,
spread in that booty.
Your mama got the cheek.
Oh my god,
and the pussy, man.
I'm fucking weak as hell.
I can't, man.
Mainly, what I feel like in this generation now is that nobody is communicating with each other anymore. Nobody is sitting there accepting their flaws.
Because guys and girls have flaws too.
Yeah.
My thing is, I feel like guys, we can at least say that, bro, I'm wrong. I'm fucked up on
Nobody,
this.
like, mainly people are like they're too prideful.
Yes. Cut your pride out, bro.
Yeah, man. Like,
no fucking pride, but pride get your ass killed. Well,
yeah, because
it's
not worth it. No nigga need to die over some pride, bro. Like, honestly, let that shit go. The shit ain't worth it. Just, if you arguing about some dumb shit, it's not even worth arguing about. Cause life is too short to be sitting here arguing over some stupid petty shit. Cause at the end of the day, if you die, nobody is going to stop and be like, oh shit, he's dead. No.
Okay, I'll say for like, the only person who's really gonna be devastated and probably fucked up is like your mom,
your mama, your
dad,
family,
your brother, like some people, your immediate family,
and like your close friends.
Yeah,
that's it. Like
friends.
The ones who actually fuck with you.
Yeah.
Not the ones who say they're your friends and they just barely text your ass or barely hit you up. But mainly, if you out here trying to get yourself together with some real shit, don't involve yourself in nobody else's bullshit.
Facts.
You sit on the plan that you set for yourself.
So I got another question though. How do you feel like we can fix this?
With
so far as cheating and you think it's too late, or you think
nothing's never okay. Personally, it's never too late for nothing. Until your last breath leave your body, okay?
Yeah.
It ain't never too late for people being kind to each other, being there for each other, or basically being an example in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you feel like it's just dead and gone, that's wrong. Like, there's time for people to still act on their wrong ways, okay? Like, there's people who can still reverse anything. Because if they're still living, and if there's people still on this planet, we still got time. We still got time to be good to each other. We still got time to, regardless of how bad this shit's going with the generation, we got the choice to change it. Like, if we want to either make it, something great or something worse.
Right. And here's something that I've been known about, but I seem to never get. Okay, first of all, you ain't about to turn my shit up to hot.
It's brick in this bitch. It's brick in this bitch. God damn, like, you out here about to freeze me.
Alright.
For real, you said this shit. Is it too late? Shit's about to be too late. Fuck.
Nah, but I feel bad because I used to be one of these people, like, badly. I used to be a super nice dude, right?
Yeah, the nice guys dude. Never.
They say a nice guy really finished last because he end up marrying the chick, but overall, sometimes a girl might marry your ass just because you might have a good career, or just so she won't look like she
the
failed. The
niggas with good personalities are still it, man. They still out here, and they still
don't ever change being nice, because I learned that I had to balance it out.
You need to balance it out.
I had to not be an asshole, but don't be no fucking pushover. Like, people like, what is a nice guy? I feel like a nice guy is a person that literally just says yes to everything. Never has an argument.
Yes man.
A yes man, just dead ass. Fucking girl tells him what to do. Ain't got no fucking backbone. Dick small as hell. No, I don't know.
My gosh.
I can't say that, but I'm just saying, like, a person who just not really self-assured, self-confident in himself to be like, no, I run this shit.
Yeah.
Fuck is you talking about?
Yes.
And everything.
If a man who's not confident with himself is not gonna project that.
Women can smell that confidence.
A woman is going to detect when a man is soft. Okay, like,
and you ain't gotta be no hood hard nigga, bro.
No, bro, you ain't gotta sit here and be the hardest nigga on the planet, bro. You just gotta sit here and be like, all right,
be official about your shit.
Let me be like, don't sit there and be like, oh, I'm gonna be hood in front of my fucking friends, and then be a teddy bear in the fucking corner with your girls like laying out on the bed playing with your hair. You know what I'm saying? He be laid out trying to sit here and cuddle on you and be like, baby. You trying to you my baby for life. This is and this. God. And then next thing you know,
come around.
He's just like, hey,
bitch, I tell you to get in and do them damn dishes.
He said, bitch, get in there, baby, no goddamn sandwich, bitch. What you talking about? What your ass sitting there doing? And she could go look at you stupid as fuck, being like, damn, you really done said this shit.
Facts.
Nah, bro.
What advice you got for a person possibly trying to get a girlfriend that really had nobody, he just trying to get it in, bro, or do something?
Honestly, what I can say is that if you trying to shoot your shot at any female right now, you need to shoot your shot in a way where you for one, morally, you just be respectful. Don't sit there and be on some like, hey, bitch, what's up? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Don't be an asshole.
Bro, don't be sitting there being an asshole, because that shit. All right, I don't know how certain females like that shit, but I'm not saying all females like it, but there are certain females who do fuck with it or whatever. But I'm saying morally, a lot of men don't do this shit no more. A lot of niggas, they just come up and they just be on some, oh, so you gonna slide me your number or no? No, respectfully ask, like, in a way where if you were gonna come up and talk to your mama, don't sit there and be like, hey, yo, bitch, give me your number. No,
okay,
man. No. Like, if you're sitting there talking to, not saying they're sitting there be like talking to your mama, like, hey, trying to slide in your mama DMs. I'm saying respectfully, if you're trying to go and get somebody, you speak in a respectful manner, because how you project yourself is how you're gonna get back whatever the fuck you said to her. Because if you come at a female who don't play that shit and she ends up giving you slick at the lip, and then you end up going to jail for knocking that bitch out, then you can't really blame her.
Well, it depends. Like I'm gonna say
it really depends on the situation.
Depends on the situation, the female. It also depends on how a dude looks. Like, listen, if
if you don't care yourself, well, that shit is a dub.
Let me tell you,
that shit is a dub.
Here's how I learned females work.
If you smell good, look good, carry yourself right.
Like, listen, you can say something like this is my philosophy.
Say the smoothest shit, but if you don't look good, nah, that ain't working.
No, but I'm saying, like, listen, if you an average looking dude,
average
right?
Joe,
my category and slightly below, you gotta use your conversation a little bit more.
Honestly,
because
you gotta be a funny nigga.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's really how people be asking, like, bro, how you get?
If you an average Joe trying to slide out of shorty, but I'm saying if you trying to go and slide to a bad bitch, listen, you gonna have to be, bro. You want to be the Kevin Hart or the Kevin Harts, boy, because
that or you like, listen, if you're naturally up there look wise,
but funny.
Not even funny, but you just up there. A girl will fall for your looks instantly. Like, if you look good, you ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta do too much talking, but you gotta have a little bit of game to keep her interested, because looks gonna fade away real soon.
Yeah, if you got good game, but at the same time,
you just a funny ass nigga and shit, and you got your shit together, and you know how to put a bitch in her place, then she gonna still fuck with you.
Yeah,
because
I just feel like a lot of females out here be shallow.
Yeah.
When it comes to when niggas be trying to approach them, and that's why a lot of females.
It's the way they approach you. Like, say you slide in the girl's DM, don't send her a hey.
Yo,
Stop
that little dry ass hey, bro.
That dry ass hey, and you gotta understand text language. If you
bro, if you sitting there waiting for like a good 20-30 minutes for a text message, don't even. Yeah, that shit's dead.
One thing I can give y'all. Don't text back too fast,
bruh. Like,
and I feel like texting should be setting up for another date or a hangout or something. Like, don't be having all day conversations, because then you're gonna seem like you ain't doing shit with your fucking life.
If you don't like long conversations, don't have long conversations. That's just that simple.
I'm talking in text language. Like, if you
in a text message,
if you texting a girl, hit her with something different, or you could just be very direct. You be like,
be simple but sweet.
Yeah.
Don't
like,
sit
if you want to take her out, be like, fucking.
Don't send a fucking paragraph.
No, like, just keep it short. Like, what's a nice ass? Olive Garden or Red Lobster. She be like, what you mean? Like, I'm taking you out there, whenever, something like that. Just say something.
Let me take you out sometime. I got some suggestions. This place.
Nah, but just give her an option. Don't let her choose too much. You know what I'm saying? Because
there be some females out here who want to choose their own place.
I know.
Because they know what they want.
But I'm saying, if you do that, she could choose once or twice, but for the most part, no.
I mean, on the first date, you gotta know where you going.
Know where you going if you taking her out.
But on, like, if y'all got to know each other, then
after a while,
that's when she can choose. But if you taking her out, and if you basically trying to slide in her DMs, then you need to know where the fuck y'all going.
But here's my thing. If I'm taking you on a date, we paying right now. Listen, I used to be the nigga who pay for the meal, pay for the drinks. Fuck all that. Cause all that shit. Nah, listen. Right now, unless I know that I am that nigga that you gonna be messing with, then we splitting that bill. If you look at me and be like, oh, so you got this, bitch, you busting them suds, all right? I'm gonna give you the hospital gloves.
Busting them suds.
I'm gonna give you the hospital gloves. And some shit.
Get the washing.
Get the washing. Get the busting.
Me in that situation, all right. If you go out with shorty.
Cause I done got played too many times for this. I'm just like, nah,
I feel that. Nah. I feel like a shorty should have her shit together regardless. She shouldn't have to depend on a nigga.
Yeah, and there be a lot of broke ass bitches out here talking down. That's the problem.
And I'm just like, you cannot be sitting here trying to talk shit about this nigga who you are demanding shit from when you out here ain't got shit for yourself.
I'm gonna use an example. There was this crazy ass bitch I was messing with, bro. Crazy. Fucking psycho, need to be put in the hospital with the white walls. Bro, I'm dead ass. I ought to name drop you I want to so bad, but I said I wouldn't.
We go call her Harley.
Yeah, Harley
Quinn.
Crazy bitch, bro.
We gonna call her Harley.
Harley Quinn ass bitch, bro. Let me tell y'all something.
So,
bro.
Harley.
let me tell you what Harley did, bro. I invited Harley over to the crib one time. I was like 19, like maybe 20 years old, 21. And her ass got the nerve to talk shit about where the fuck I live. Like, she pulled up, like, listen, I grew up.
Oh, damn, she was talking shit about your area?
She was talking shit about the area. I grew up in a middle, upper class area.
Where your mom's was?
Huh?
Your mom's place?
Yeah, mom's place.
Oh, she was talking about that? No.
Yeah.
That ain't it.
So,
that was not even a bad place.
It's middle, upper class. Like, nigga.
It's still a house.
Yes.
It was a house.
Like, she pulled up talking about, it's too many stop signs. Why I got this? Why I these
she was
fucking
complaining
and arguing. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Oh.
And my ass, bro, still trying to be the cool, nice nigga. Just getting annoyed.
So basically, the red flags was showing up, but you was like, nah, I'ma dub it.
I should have dubbed it. Yeah, I should have dubbed it, bro.
Okay.
But the night continued. And basically, she just kept ragging on about my shit. And so, I had to go off on her ass, bro.
Damn.
Because eventually, a couple years later, I went to her crib. I looked at that shit. I said, God dang. Damn, bitch.
She had the...
You want to talk about my shit?
The hole in the wall.
Bitch, you got holes in the wall.
She got roaches galore.
There was flies in that motherfucker.
Ew, bitch.
There was a random cat walking around that bitch. Let me tell you something else, bro. I call it the whorehouse, because you go in that room, it smell like Badussy in there, first of all.
Not the Badussy.
It smell like straight Badussy.
Not Badussy.
And on top of that, you got a colored mattress.
A colored?
You know mattresses come in white. That shit was colored and on the floor with no frame.
No, not and no sheets. Frame.
No sheets. What is sheets at? Oh, I got this little blanket that look at a.
No, get the fuck on. Somewhere.
And I'm like, you got the nerve to talk about my shit. Listen, I understand the struggle. Okay, I understand the struggle. You got to live in certain. Even if you live in a poor ass apartment,
listen,
keep that shit clean, bro. Don't sit up in here talking crazy about my shit that I'm grateful to still be staying at. You know, shout out my parents.
She was being childish,
and she just dead ass trying to talk shit like, oh, you this and that. Bitch, look at where the fuck you living. First of all, go take care of them fucking dishes over there, because them shits, you got the flies and ants finishing your dinner from last week.
She probably had maggots in her shit.
The cat, polecat. I swear to God, I felt so bad for that cat, bro.
Garfield.
Cat like he ain't ate in months.
That Garfield.
Skinny ass fragile cat, bro. Patches of hair on that cat.
Not the patches. Not the
patches, bro.
Fucking dead. Wait a minute. Okay.
This bitch is.
Oh my God. So that cat was malnourished.
That cat was malnourishment, bro. Can't want nothing to do.
Not even Garfield. Damn, bro. Fucking was a
and let me tell you about the thick ass roach that I seen, bro.
What?
That roach was human-fied. That roach was human-fied, bro. That was a lab roach.
Nah, that was a mutant Ninja Turtle roach.
But it looked like a New York rat. You never seen it like the size of New York rats? That's how size that fucking roach was, bro.
Yo.
I'm like, bro, you got me up in here. And I went there for a photo shoot, which is a whole other story. Because this girl is like bipolar. You know what I'm saying? I used to have some respect for you, and I low-key went over there just trying to get the head in or something like that.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, because John was like that.
Yeah.
All right? But when I seen the inside of your shit and the way you started bugging out on me for no reason, I had to get rid of your ass. But you weirdo. You gonna stay weirdo. Hope your ass end up in the hospital because you need some fucking help.
Damn.
Bitch, Harley, you need help.
Damn.
There's no reason to spaz out on a nigga. All I was trying to do is help you, okay? With your goddamn fat ass stomach sticking out, but stretch marks looking all fucked up ass shit.
Big girls need love too.
Nah, she ain't big. Like, you know when you have kids or something like that, you got your stomach look fucked. That's how her shit look. She's skinny fucked. Like
so she had the post baby.
Yeah, the post baby.
She had the post baby.
The post baby fat joint. You know what I'm saying? We got the nerve to talk. Just extremely crazy. And her car, she got a new car, but the other car that I drove, because I ain't trust her ass driving. Bro, that shit had no power steering. You know how hard it is to turn a car with no fucking power steering? I'm using all the fucking muscles I had, bro, trying to turn that damn shit, bro.
Damn.
But I just listen. If a girl is talking shit about where you stay, regardless if you poor or rich, bro, anybody, cut them out, bro. It don't matter where you come from.
You
it's about where you going.
Yeah,
bro.
you guys can't be sitting here dealing with complaining ass people who just gonna end up having not even half of what the fuck you got. Yeah, because that's just ridiculous.
And it wasn't even people. A lot of people been talking shit sometimes. Like back when I was in school, but like, oh, you hella rich. Like, nigga, I'm not. First, I ain't rich at all. I'm broke. My parents. Broke. My parents not even rich either. It's just they were smart about their money. They saved and invested in some shit. Yeah. Okay. The property of my house, my dad paid way less than that shit of what it's valued right now, because he bought it and had it built when there was nothing there, because he went and got the plans for it early before it, because the construction company or whatever, or the building company said, hey, we're gonna be building some shit over here, so while it's cheap, let me come buy that shit, so I can get it at an early price. Because you could buy a house for like $80K, and then by the time a couple of years to the development build up, that shit be worth $400 or $500 or some shit like that.
Yeah, really, so you like that. If
you got to look at a you call it 10-year plan. So a little business thing for y'all.
But a lot of people don't really be on that.
Hell no. Niggas.
Oh no, not the niggas.
I'm playing.
Oh my gosh, bro. But realistically, if somebody gonna sit there and do that shit, or have the nerve or audacity to do that shit, don't entertain that shit, because that's a whole that's a non
it's childish mentality, and it's not just
non-adult.
Non-adult mentality.
Like, you sitting there being childish as fuck, being like, okay, well, your place was like this, but your place, literally, you ain't got shit in your place. And a mattress on the floor.
I didn't say nothing about her crib at all until she started wilding out.
She already was pulling up with the disrespect.
Like, no, but I'm saying, like, because she came to my crib first, and then like a couple years later, like 2 years later, I went to her crib, and her shit look crazy. Flies, the king size roach, the malnutrition cat that looked like he on his last breath, the fucking maggots in the dishes. And then the mattress, bro. I've never seen a colored mattress, bro. I don't think homeless niggas would pass that shit up. Damn, so crazy,
that
bro.
Shit ain't it.
And the hole in the wall, bro. I'm just like, bro,
shit ain't
I'm
it.
good, bro.
Nope.
I'm good, bro.
That ain't it.
And I still stayed there, trying to help you out. And you, all right.
That's a good example of you being like, okay, so the nice guys in that situation.
I could have turned up on that bitch. I could have two-pieced her shit smooth
but you didn't, because you were good at heart and you cared about that bitch.
You know what I did? It's like what I did. She started, grab my camera, grab my keys, wallet. You have a nice day. Where the fuck you going? Get back here. I ain't hitting shit. I just walked down that shit. Just got in the car. Fuck you. I go over there, delete her number, driving, unknown number. Hello? Oh, you think I wasn't gonna find your ass, nigga? How the fuck you?
What?
Like, this bitch had 2 phones.
Damn.
Like, you thought I wasn't gonna find you? I know your YouTube. I know where you live. I'll tell people that you raped me. I'll tell people that you. I was like,
oh, she out of pocket.
You is crazy,
listen, y'all. We can't do. We need to do better. Females, we gotta tighten the fuck up. This shit ain't it, man. Y'all can't be doing that shit.
Female ladies. Because
not all y'all. I'm talking about y'all crazy. Y'all crazy joints out here. Y'all crazy.
I don't even know what to call y'all, because some people don't like being called females anymore. That's offensive. Everything is offensive
now.
Yeah. Here's my thing. Y'all gotta stop. Listen. Women always taught men never put your hands on women, but I don't think women have taught women never put your hands on a man.
Yeah.
Because right now, your ass might get clapped back. Not might. Your ass is gonna get clapped the fuck back.
Oh my God.
Listen, I don't ever condone violence. I don't ever condone hitting women, but I will be damned.
I understand that a lot of females really be wilding out here when they be trying to beat up on these niggas, like, because y'all really be out here trying to.
You can't hit me. What you gonna do?
You can't sit there and expect that. Okay, but like when I see, like, because I be the main one be sitting here, I don't give a fuck. My hands be hitting anybody. Personally to me, I'm shit.
But you be doing it. You be playful with it.
But I be sitting there like when I legitimately be sitting there getting mad as fuck. I be sitting there trying to beat the fuck out of You know, I don't be playing the radio. But anyway, that's a different story for me, cause shit, listen, I'm still young, the Lord's still working on my ass. But anyway, but either way, I'm saying shit. For me, this is a lesson for me as well. I can't be sitting, we can't be sitting there, you know, hey, let me just put my hands on you and expect not to be, you know, get hands put on you and then be like, okay, the victim card. Nah, bro. Like, you sit there, you choking somebody out, or you basically trying to like punch them and beat their ass, and then you trying to sit there and be like, oh, you ain't gonna do shit, but you just lay your hands on a nigga. Like, you know, you expecting not to get hit after you.
Y'all listen, remember, women wanted equality. Y'all wanted us to be equal to men.
Okay, it's gonna be equal until them hands get put on.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
And the main ones who say that shit, oh, he put his hands on me after, you know what y'all do? Oh, you fought him? Because they can't fight. And that's why she's sitting there mad as fuck, because he actually hit her back, because she can't fight.
I genuinely think that it only when equality applies to women, that's when they use it. Other than that, it's just like, oh, well, you know, this dude hit me, he did this, and you know, he's a man and all this other shit. Like, listen, y'all Karens, y'all toxic people, y'all gotta stop. Yeah. Okay, y'all gotta get y'all shit together. Stop blaming other people and stop causing unnecessary drama in public, bro.
Dramatics.
Damn, like what is going on in your household that you gotta bring this toxicity out in public? I'm talking about
maybe the mom and dad.
You're not getting dick at the crib or something, like your husband.
Maybe or maybe, you know, if she not married, maybe her parents, if she's still living with her parents, they probably toxic. And
if your parents are toxic, bro, they
teaching toxicity.
You gonna have to go, bro. Yeah, or make a plan. Don't just up and leave.
If you sit there and you dealing with your parents and your siblings who is toxic, then you need to find a plan.
You gotta make a plan out and go, bro. ASAP.
And if that shit ain't working in any kind of fashion, listen, don't sit there and just beat yourself up and just sit there and just continue to let it happen. Get the fuck on and get your life together. Because you know what? Sitting there moping is not going to help your situation.
Thanks.
So for everybody out there going through any kind of struggles, keep your head up and continue moving. Don't sit there and trying to be like, all right, well, damn, it's just only going to happen again tomorrow. Okay, well, if you wanted to continue doing the same shit, then you continue to stay there, nigga. It just,
the same thing goes for any toxic relationship or anything that you...
Ladies, if you getting beat on by this nigga, it ain't love.
Yeah.
You ain't
Stop
in love with this man.
Stop going back to that man.
You just afraid of what the fuck's going to happen if you leave. If you leave and that nigga follow you, call the police. Okay? That's what, listen. And if the police ain't gonna show up, bitch, you better get somebody with that.
Better yet, just learn how to use your Second Amendment. Get a little
Glocky,
little pistol or something. Go to that range while he at work.
Go to the range.
Put that nigga face on that pad.
Oh, word,
light it up.
Like
motherfuckers.
Fire up. Yeah. Fire his ass up.
But man, we going on. How long we going on? We going on hours and shit. Damn, bro.
Man, we really was on this shit for hours. For real.
We had some good conversation, bro.
We had a good conversation about. We literally started off with the night about what happened downtown. We didn't even talk about what the fuck happened downtown.
But do you want to talk about it?
Well, I mean,
because it is kind of relatable.
All right, so basically, not name dropping. We gonna slide this shit in here because it's basically what happened. But either way, for an example of the conversation that we did have.
Learn how to say rejection, females.
Okay, so from the dramatics,
learn how to take fucking rejection, bro.
If y'all sitting there in a situation where it's for example, if a nigga is trying to holler at somebody, or if a female is trying to holler at somebody, and then you slide with a group of your friends, and then you see one of the females or one of the males, they sitting there looking good or whatever, but it's you and your other friend, and then your friend is the one getting hollered at instead of you getting hollered at. So you think that either shorty or homie looking good, and if they out here like, oh nah, I'm good off you, but we up with your friend, and you sitting there like, oh nah, like I would involve the whole group into this shit, and I'm gonna be like, well, not the whole group, but like I'm involved. Like,
yeah, she listening.
I'm involved.
Stop. Kill your ass.
Stop playing, bro. I'm talking about it in general thing.
Yeah,
rejection is an actual thing, y'all.
Yes.
If y'all sitting there in a scenario like this where you and your friend going out and your friend getting hit on and you not getting nothing, not getting no kind of play.
But you had the opportunity.
And you had the opportunity, to have fun.
Was another nigga that, you know what I'm saying, that was
it's natural, it's normal, it happens. Don't sit there and get in your feelings and get upset because the nigga or the bitch don't want you.
It
happens. You
raise your head up. Talking to ladies.
You talking, yeah.
Because I feel that's I've asked women before, why don't they approach men? I'm scared of rejection. I don't want to get rejected. Listen, probably you would not get rejected as many times as a guy gets rejected by a girl. Trust me, guys want you ladies to come up to them and say, damn, you looking fire, I like your fit, damn, what's your name?
Right.
Do that. I guarantee you, if you're bad as fuck, they'll work. Even if you gotta be bad.
If you walk in there with that bitch, I'm a bad bitch confident,
bad attitude,
attitude,
like I'm fine,
niggas
and damn
fuck
nigga,
with that.
you look good too. And I want to get to know you, and I want you like that. Because I know New York women, they don't give a fuck. Listen.
All my New York, Bronx shorties, Queens, Brooklyn, Harlem, everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all lit for
aggressive
real.
As hell.
Y'all aggressive, but y'all lit as fuck because it's some fact that y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all care like about yourselves a lot. So y'all don't give a fuck what anybody gotta say when y'all step up in the bitch.
And I like that shit. Like,
and that's where it's at, man. And that's where it's at. And where I feel like a lot of Florida shit that be going on, there be a mixed mingle of a lot of females out here, where there's some who are scared to approach some men, and there is some who actually approach men roughly. And then there's some who go up to the man and be like, okay, well, you're cute, but your friend's cute too, and then your friend's cute too, they be loving the crew. Listen ladies, we don't need that, all right?
Let Queen take this one.
We don't need it. You ain't shit. Well, we don't need that right now, okay? Y'all, listen, if you single, you ready to mingle, do your thing. Understandable. But don't be sitting out here trying to jump from one friend to the next friend to the next friend just because you're trying to quote unquote have a good time. That's not having a good time. You have some respect for yourself.
Some respect.
Ladies, love yourself enough to sit there and be like, okay, well, if I'm really trying to have a good time, let me have a good time respectfully.
I had a great time. I ain't get shit tonight. Shit down.
Tonight was a good night.
Bro.
It was fun. The only thing that could have been better is that this conversation wouldn't have just led to two people on this damn podcast. It would have been. It would have been at least
another female. And probably your man's if he wasn't knocked out of the car.
Real,
because we still live
in
the Waffle House parking lot.
We still in the Waffle House.
On the east.
Bro, it's literally us at 5 in the morning in the fucking Waffle House parking lot, and we be talking about what the fuck went on. But y'all, at the end of the day, rejection's a normal thing.
Yes.
Females who aren't confident is not gonna get you anything. Same thing for men. If you're not confident enough to go up to a woman and talk to her,
it's more likely
it's
more likely a girl could get a dude's number though.
But yes, obviously it's a little bit easier for a girl than a guy.
An average chick can get dick, or no. I said an average guy can get dick. Pause.
The delusions.
I'm getting hallucinating right now.
Your ass tired. You tired.
Okay, so
I'm fucking weak. Oh my god.
But the average for real,
dude can get the average female can get dick
anytime she wants to, man.
I know.
It's harder for dudes, man. Trust me, I've been driving.
Oh my lord. Females who so we have confidence in our I'm saying females who got confidence in their appearance, in their personality, in their overall selves, that will get you a lot more in life than you sitting there being timid in the corner, afraid of getting rejected by whoever the fuck. If you're not a people person, live a little, A lot of things in life is not gonna come easy. It's not gonna come to you in a silver platter. It's not gonna sit here and just be like, all right, well, I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this from like what your parents are only gonna be there for a little bit, and then after your parents is not there, what you gonna do? You gonna have to meet people, unless you just an introvert who don't want to meet nobody.
You sound like you a hella extrovert. Here's my thing.
I can be outside all day long meeting people. You know what I'm saying? I am a people person. I don't give a fuck.
See, here's my thing. I feel like I'm both because
I can be inside though. Yeah,
I don't mind. I can be inside when talking to people and everything, but I also enjoy just chilling in my own house, watching some Netflix, getting some snacks, enjoying some me time. And people think it's weird, but I'll go out to
weird. It's normal.
I'll go out to a restaurant and just eat by myself. Cause sometimes I just enjoy chilling with myself. You know what I'm saying? Just
some people be going out to a movie by themselves. Some people be going and
I done done it, but people, I'm saying, I've been called like, oh, you're a weirdo, nigga. Sometimes I just don't want to deal with you
don't want to deal with people.
More likely is to clear my mind, because my mind runs 100 million thoughts. And sometimes if I'm in a negative mindset and I just need to get out, I don't want to talk to nobody, because most of the time I don't want to bring my problems on people because they got their own shit. You feel like
you don't want to be a burden sometimes to people.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. And plus, it's just like, bro, sometimes I feel like I have no one to talk to, even though I do. It's like, bro, they got their own shit going, so I ain't gonna bother with them. So I'm gonna go out, get this lunch, go watch this movie, or just go do something by myself. And that's why I'm saying I want to go on a hike or something, go on a trail. I want to start doing stuff that I haven't been doing. Also come out my comfort zone with this shit, because I feel like it's another reason why I don't upload like I need to. Because I have no idea. I have no idea where this shit in my head come from, but a lot of negative shit done been hitting my brain lately. I don't know why. So I've been talking myself out of filming a lot of stuff and the ideas that I've had, because I want to film content, but I also want to make films too, and that's why I'm trying to work on like writing films. But
screenplays and stuff?
Like screenplays and some shit. But then I have a thing of I don't want to write nothing bad, even though I know that's a stepping stone to writing good. I cannot get myself to write something bad. Like I'll look at a blank sheet, have a whole notebook, look at that shit, and then it's a problem with me putting everything together. Like I have
so kind of doubt yourself a lot.
Hell yeah, I don't know what it is. I didn't used to do that.
It's because
help me.
It's because I'm fucking weak. Oh my god.
I don't know why.
I feel like, in this situation, you're an artist, not just because of the fact that, like, it's a different name for artists.
Yeah.
Like, a meaning, I mean. There's different meanings for what you do in your craft. So a lot of people who are very passionate about what they do, of course they're going to doubt themselves, and of course they're going to sit there and tell themselves, "Oh, this is not going to be good enough."
To at least a lot of procrastination, and I just
because they're thinking about what they want to do next, and then that process is, oh well, I don't think that idea is going to work. I think that shit's whack as fuck. So I'm just going to scrap that idea.
That, and also, I like foresee bad shit. Like if I'm thinking about going out filming something, like my thing is, I don't know why, but my biggest fear is me filming something and I'll get blasted or something like that. Nigga, I'll get shot.
So cancel. You are afraid of getting canceled. Okay, so
after all the shit I said on this podcast, clearly.
No, okay. So listen, we're not gonna be like the baby now. We sitting out here talking about some fucking HIV and shit. Listen, I was OD. Listen, the baby, I don't got nothing against you, bro, but that shit was OD. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, that was okay.
I was like, damn. But either way, that's between you and God, nigga. But either way, just don't do no stupid shit like that again.
Listen, I ain't trying to get personal, but I'm gonna get personal. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of times it came from when I wanted to try something new. My pops was the type of person to where if it wasn't to where his like it would be like, nah, don't even try. Like I remember one time I wanted to play drums. Why you want to play drums? Who does that? Bro, you're black. Who want to do that? But I wanted to try something else. It was like, bro, what the fuck can I do? And then even when I started doing YouTube, bro, your videos, No one's watching that joint. Not all this. Is like, damn, bro. Can I? Like, my mom's supportive a little bit, but you know, he always go, you ain't making money, this and that. I'm like, bro. I try to explain to him, it's a process. It's hard as shit. Okay, some people do it. If you're not willing to give your life up for your dream, but you might as well not even do it.
Yeah.
And I understand. I got other shit to do. I am doing other stuff to make income. Yeah. But it's just like, bro, like no one's watching your shit. No one's doing this. I'm like, bro, just listen. But I can't get away from it because I have a fucking dream and a vision for it, and it's not just YouTube. I have a dream making my own film.
Everything not gonna happen overnight.
Hell no.
It's just obviously right now you're in a little slump because of your ideas.
I need mental clarity, and that's what I'm saying. I think I'm gonna start clarity. I'm gonna start meditating, possibly staying off, because social media can distract the hell out you. And like I said, comparison is a thief of joy. I remember I seen that a couple of times, and I just be thinking like, do I really compare myself? Hell yeah, I be comparing myself to bigger creators, bigger filmmakers, bigger artists. Like, damn, bro, when the fuck can I get on this level? But I can't go along the same path as that person did, because my life is different.
Yeah, because that's their life and you have your life.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of that's why I be getting like, I just be losing focus, because I be thinking like, okay, I gotta come up with a concept, then I gotta come up with an outline. I'm not good at writing outlines, and then how I'm gonna write this screenplay. Then I gotta find people to help me shoot it. This person's working, that person's working. And I can do it by myself, but it's not gonna be as lit. Mm-hmm. And then if I go out and shoot, sometimes I just don't want, like, sometimes you see me vlog out in public. Yes. But sometimes I be thinking like, damn, bro, I don't feel like I be thinking like people will say something, like say you'll say something so bad in my head, but you won't even say it in real life. You be like, bro, what the fuck is wrong? Like that shit is whack as evil. It's
so
like,
you already start thinking that people are going to say some it's like shit to you.
It's like trying to foresee some shit before.
Pre-criticism.
Yeah, it's pre-criticism, and I hate that shit. But recently, I just cannot shake it.
But you're the only one getting in your head, though.
Yeah.
So you're the only one.
I don't know why. Though.
Okay, you know why? It's because you're your own worst enemy. You're the only one that's
the keynote. The worst, like, listen, the only person that you have to overcome mostly is yourself.
That's it. You ain't got to impress nobody but your goddamn self. Literally. You can't sit there and just be like, okay, well, I'm trying to do this for him, or I'm trying to do this for them. No, you're doing it for yourself. You have to do shit for yourself, because who does it start with? In like your mind, okay? Yeah. What do you think about mainly to yourself?
Also, what do you think about yourself? Okay.
Yeah. You think more to yourself about yourself than anybody else.
Yeah. But I'm saying, it's growing up, like I wasn't like negatively put down a lot, but sometimes I just feel like, bro, what the fuck can I do? Like what's gonna,
you self-criticize yourself a lot.
But I'm saying, before I started doing that when I was a child. Okay, it started at a young age from Pops. And Pops is a great ass person, by the way. I'm not saying he's a bad
your dad who's been
great
dad.
person. He just has certain tendencies of negative self-thing, because I feel like what you teach or talk to a kid or tell a kid, he's gonna start to believe that when he gets older.
So he has toxic positivity is what that makes sense.
Yeah, because he'll say he proud of me of certain shit, but when it comes to like doing something that's kind of just out of the blue, or that's not what society really do, he's like, man, don't do this. No,
okay, yeah. I literally read this earlier that I seen on a post, is that it literally would show, like,
because he be telling me, he's like, listen, if you want to do film, go to school. I'm like, Dad, what I'm trying to do, it doesn't really necessarily require school. Yeah. Okay. And
you basically have to self-teach yourself to do
I've literally self-taught. I've learned more than what the person in film school is going to learn.
Yeah. And that you don't have to waste money on it, because you're
they wanted
$100
grand for my tuition, because I tried to go to film school. Yeah. They wanted $100 grand, and my idea is, if I can learn all this stuff for cheap or for free, if I can learn it for free, because everything is on the internet right now.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
you can go to YouTube to learn how to do YouTube.
I learned how to change oil on YouTube. I learned how to change a car tire. I learned.
Yeah.
No one taught me this shit.
Yeah,
except YouTube.
Right, unless like you have somebody who's very handy and who's in your family who teach you this shit. But if you don't have anybody to teach you anything, YouTube gonna tell you everything, and Google, the internet in general.
But I'm saying, like, okay, Pops, listen, how he made it through college. He be working on cars. Like, he know how to take transmission. Basically, know everything about the car.
Yeah.
And everything. And he cut hair on the side and did all that. Me, sometimes, you know, I wasn't that nigga. I was the game nigga.
Yeah.
Dad, I don't want to come out there and watch that damn oil. I'm going to go play the 2K real quick. Okay?
Yeah.
But then when I got older and had to do it, YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah.
YouTube is kind of like college, but I will never tell a person not to go to college.
Yeah.
If my son, or if I have a son or daughter and want to go to college, okay, what do you want to study and why? And I want to get this at an early age, because when I went, I kind of low key went because the rest of my graduating class was going.
Yeah.
And then also I had an idea. I wanted to do film production, but when I saw it was, I kind of wanted to create my own stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be like in the traditional stuff. Now I kind of do, but back then I was just kind of like, let me just see what this is about.
Yeah.
And so, I've learned a lot, and I'm trying to get into actual film writing, because I just wanted to create YouTube content back then.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But YouTube is kind of dying to me, because one, everything is restricted.
Yeah,
it's not fun anymore.
A lot of things are being more family oriented.
Everyone is offended by things. You can't use certain music. Like, it just becomes bad.
Yeah, you can't use certain what is it? You can't use certain names on people. You can't use certain language. You can't use certain things like regarding how you said with the songs and stuff.
And then TikTok, like I said, TikTok is a great platform to blow up, but you can tell some people that's like, bro, you're just famous for like Charlie D'Amelio, bro. No offense, Charlie, you're a good dancer, but you ain't like
anybody serious.
Yeah, you're not blowing my mind with your dance moves.
Yeah.
And people think they got talent on TikTok, and all this is copycat.
Right.
All y'all copy the same dance moves.
Everybody is doing the same thing, and I'm just like, bro, what is so different about it? The fact that it's a different face doing it?
There's no real creativity. Now, you got some people that do creative things on there.
Like, I'm not knocking the fact that people who got a TikTok, ain't doing shit. I'm saying for the people who actually got some talent, who just getting discovered, they aren't getting as much love.
Yeah, they're not getting as much love
as the people who are just doing some fucking basic ass dance moves that everybody else is doing. And on top of that, black people started that shit. Fucking black people started that shit. Without black folk, TikTok would be shit. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all right now.
Tell me that.
Y'all could get offended all y'all motherfucking want. But listen, y'all. If the motherfucking black people was not on the goddamn TikTok, we would be sitting there looking at nothing but what is it? Karen's recipes, dog videos. Karen's recipes, dog videos, Karen videos, not even gonna cap. And then what else is there? Cause there's other ones where it's just sitting there
like thirst traps and like
questionnaires, smash and pass. Bitch, I'm tired of looking at smashes and passes, bro. I've been seeing nothing but smashing and passing on fucking TikTok, bro. I'm like, bro, man.
That
made
me want to stop doing them, bro.
I'm like, y'all need to do better, y'all. Like, if y'all really be sitting on here talking about some smash and pass, come on, nigga. We ain't in high school. Y'all need to do better. Like,
the content that I want to produce, I low key, I don't have the budget for one. That's why I'm just saying.
Okay.
I got to do an interview, or I don't want to do a smash or pass.
Or you could just collab with people who have since you have a good idea.
No one really collabs anyone. It's hard. Like this. Like, I watched this one YouTuber named Eric. Shout out Eric, because he I DM'd him when he was small, and he hit me back. I was like, bro, I can't wait to work with you one day. I just wrote that out there. He said that's cool, because I bet people DM that every day, but I actually want to blow up and work with this nigga, because he's crazy as hell.
Right.
And basically, he took a huge risk. Like, he took $17,000 and then went to Logan Paul and did a whole video with him, and then basically kind of blew up. Went from 1,500 to right now, I think he's on like at 2 million. In a year, in 1 year. And the same, who Aiden Ross is? You ever heard of him?
Yeah, who had Tory Lanez on his podcast. Yeah.
She make it clap. I got that white nigga.
He did that.
That nigga blew up in like 2 years or something like that. Cause since 20,
I didn't even know who the fuck this boy was. I was like, who is this? And then like he had Tory Lanez on his shit. I was like, what?
No cap. Like I like Twitch, but I want to focus more on YouTube, and
Twitch is mainly for streamers who
I listen, I can stream off my phone, like live stream. Streaming is hard, bro.
I know it's a lot of work.
Streaming is so freaking hard, bro. I did streaming. I'm still gonna do streaming, but I want to focus on YouTube right now, and then I try to post a TikTok, but sometimes TikTok it doesn't give me that creative boost like that.
I feel like if you had a group,
and then I feel like if I was in a better environment and mentally, because in my environment right now, I can't be as creative as I want. My creative is on a hold, but
is it because of you staying with your parents?
Yeah.
So are you thinking about moving out?
Listen, I made some bad financial choices. That's the reason why I'm.
The fuck?
Yeah, I made some bad financial choices. Okay, so let's get that straight. And then I was supposed to move at the beginning of the year. Mm-hmm. Then Pops had a
situation.
A situation.
Okay, so you looking for your own crib?
Nigga, I already know where I'm gonna go. It's just getting the money there.
Okay, where?
It's gonna be probably. It's two places. One, it might be downtown, or it might be I don't want to say that. It's right by my place, like the Reserves at Avalon joint, that place over there. So it might be one of those places. Okay. And I don't mind living with the roommate, but it's expensive as hell. Like if I lived by myself, I would be paying more than my pops does.
Yeah, downtown. Listen, you'll be paying 16 or 17 every month.
No, $2,000 easily. $2,000.
$2,000.
A little bit over $2,000.
Yeah, $2,000.
I went there and looked at them.
Oh my God, you about to pay $2,000 by yourself?
$2,000 by myself.
What? Do you even have enough?
Hell no.
You out of pocket for that? Okay,
I gotta be busting my ass like a motherfucker.
Conveniently.
Oh shit!
That you said that. Listen, you already know about the situation that's going down. Listen. Don't kiss that, nigga. All I'm saying at the end of the day is that shit can shake if you make that shit shake.
I know I'm about to make some crazy move. I got some shit planned out, bro. Trust me. Everything's in the works right now.
All right, nigga. Shit. But so you basically setting in stone right now, like you setting in stone, like you got a place like that ass.
Yeah, I already know where I would want to move to. Yes, that's because I look at them almost every day, just in case I get a different vision on let me see what this place is like. But for the most part, I already know.
I mean, first financially. Since you've made financial, hardships.
My shit building back up though.
Well, now, sure, yes. Yeah. Now that it's building back up now. But I'm saying if you didn't beforehand.
Oh, if I didn't, I would have been gone.
You would have been out.
I would have been.
But now you're in a situation where you can't really afford to move up by yourself.
Hell nah. So, with a roommate, possibly. But the thing is,
it would literally depend on who it is.
Yeah, because the thing about roommates. Even
you can't move in with random people.
Nah, you said I can?
No, you can't. I mean, people can do that, but I'm saying it wouldn't be smart to do that.
Okay, here's my thing about random people. Nah, because I don't know you.
Right. Like, you don't know if that person is just going to be like, all right, you going to bring anybody in that bitch.
And then, because it's still like, listen, if I cannot walk around with my balls hanging I don't freely.
Balls to the wall. Go crazy.
Nigga. If I cannot sit on my couch and play the game butt ass
rock
naked,
out with your cock out.
Rock out with the cock out. Bro.
Oh my God.
It ain't for me, bro. And I know I'm gonna be spending a lot more. Cause people like, bro, just get a roommate, bro. I done been in cribs, got 4 or 5 roommates in a 2-bedroom. I'm like, bro, y'all niggas is bugging.
Yo.
Hell no.
I be sitting there thinking about that with certain people because listen, I am on that on the same time.
You got one roommate, my bad.
Right.
Say you got one roommate.
Mm-hmm.
That person brings somebody over. You may not be home. Mm-hmm. That person just might want to go snooping through the crib.
Yeah.
And people say lock your door. Why the fuck I gotta? It's my fucking crib,
house.
Nigga.
Like, why you gotta lock?
Why the fuck I gotta?
Okay, why the fuck I gotta lock the door if you gonna? Why are you bringing niggas over if you out here gonna be on some shady ass shit?
Yeah.
Like, nah, bro. Like, that's just a dead move.
And then you got people over there come to the crib, want to stand on the couches, and just basically act a fucking fool. Cause some people, you can't invite everybody to your house.
Right.
Acting a fucking fool, doing crazy shit. possibly breaking shit, cause you get the wild nigga who get drunk or whatever,
right.
all that. Like, no, bro. That's what I'm saying. I just rather my home, or not even my home, but my apartment, or whatever. I want it to be my peace, where I come from, either downtown, wherever I'm at. I'm here. I'm just gonna be like,
right. So you just relaxing,
peaceful.
chilling
And if I decide
out.
to bring somebody else over, a girl, one of the homies, so be it. But at least I won't have to deal with nobody else.
Yep, and no bullshit.
And no bullshit.
Right. I mean, financially for right now, shit. If you trying to move out right here, you gonna have to get that root bait. But damn. But I'm saying,
and then you gotta choose who the fuck you gonna live with.
Yes,
and that's a whole nother problem. Like, listen, I got homies who I wouldn't mind living with, but in the end, I'm like, nah.
I already know. Because I asked you that last time. You was like, hell no. I love that nigga, but hell no.
Yeah,
I was like, oh shit. But I feel like, if you want to get your shit together in the path that you want it to be, you got to grind. You got to grind hard what you want.
I already know that shit.
Because that shit, what? When I tell you $2K a month, nigga, you out of pocket.
It ain't got to be too good, because that's me trying to be low-key bougie, too.
Okay, yeah, I know. Suburban lifestyle, continue that suburban lifestyle. Listen, I will be on the same way.
Because okay, let me tell y'all something. My homeboy, bro. This nigga picked out a place that was so hood, bro.
What?
I'm talking about, nigga. It was the gang violence rate is ridiculous.
What?
It's literally $400 a month. I said, bro, hell no. I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, for $400 you will get a bullet,
bro. That's
with
what
the
I told
gun.
him. He talking about some soul. Nigga, you ain't used to that lifestyle, nigga. Shut up.
So he said the soul?
Talking about some soul, and he ain't never even been in no situation. I done been in a shootout, bro. I done been to the trap shit. All that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not
unintentionally.
Bro, let me tell you. I got a grandfather. House is leaning, bro. Leaning. One gust of wind. It's over with, bro. Whole house
lean
going
back,
in.
playing on repeat.
When you go to the bathroom, you gotta walk in that bitch a certain way. Like, gotta lean to the side. I'm dead ass serious, though.
Are you serious?
You gotta literally walk in that bitch a certain way, bro.
What?
And I be sitting there
with scoliosis.
I be holding the fucking wall like.
Couldn't even take a shit piece.
Like,
you can't take a shit in the angle.
Fucking floor be shaking and shit.
Boy, that's a sign right there. You can't go to the bathroom at all. No.
But nah, bro. I'm on my shit. Like, it took me a while, but I really positively to start taking some mental clarity, like really just spend time and staying off of social media.
Yeah,
bro.
I feel that.
Because even though I want to be a social media content creator, whatever, I don't feel like you don't have to be on social media
every day.
That.
You don't need to be on social media every single day to be a social media connoisseur.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand or fail to realize that they tune out of reality a lot,
bro. I've caught myself like, bro, what is the world?
Right, like you come back, you literally come back from looking on your phone or like, Instagram, off of Facebook, off of Snapchat, and you're just like, okay, well, what do I do after not being on my phone? Or say to certain people, they phone fucking die, they go crazy,
nigga. You know what I do?
They
my
go
phone
fucking crazy, boy.
Let me tell you exactly what I do. When my phone die, plug that bitch right back up.
Oh my god, don't even give it a second. I know your ass be sitting there trying to power that bitch up so fucking quick so you get back on that bitch. Bro. Yo, I be sitting there doing the same shit, man. When my phone be there, my phone be there, bruh. I be sitting there like, all right, man. I either let it charge up, or I just, be like, all right, let me get back on that bitch for a second.
I've been noticing I'll be trying to go on my computer and work and do some work, and I'll be like, bro, I gotta have my phone. Literally right next to me. It's like I feel like a crackhead, bro. Trying to get off the drugs.
Yeah, because you trying to figure it out.
It's just like bro, if look, sometimes I feel like life don't make sense if I don't have
your phone.
If I don't, and that's sad. If like, because one person
a lot
said,
of shit be on people's
if you
phone.
cannot eat at the dinner table with your friends or your family, and you have to have your phone next to you, then you got a problem.
Yes,
you should be able to turn the phone off, sit and have a conversation.
A decent conversation.
That's why families ain't built the same, bro.
Right? Because they just too busy channeled out by social media.
Yeah, everything is at an instant. That's what I'm saying. And that's another reason why I feel like my patience level is so fucking low, because everything comes at an instant like, an instant notification, an instant
right? Like it really
sometimes.
matters about what people who like would do and how their followers are, like, and how they need to keep up with their followers. I'm like, you don't need to keep up with shit. Fuck them damn people. They don't give a damn about you, and they is sure as hell not gonna blink an eye if you not here. Like they gonna continue living their fucking life and liking another motherfucker's pictures and
that's
whatever the fuck else they gonna do. It's literally a cycle.
And that same thing goes for females, bro. Don't be stressing out.
Right.
Catch a high, because there was this girl that I was into. She stopped fucking with me after a while, and I had hella questions like, why did I do something wrong? Is it because I hit the double text by mistake, or just like what happened? All this random ass shit that in reality she just lost interest. And that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Took me like maybe a couple of days, 2-3 days to get over it. Nah, I ain't gonna count. I'll say a week. It was a week, man. It took me a week. I was scrolling through trying to fight, bro. I just kept looking at the picture. Like, damn, she's so fucking wild, bro.
You were just like, damn, I'm going outside as fuck. She was bad. She was a bad age. She was my wife.
Low key. Now, I'm playing.
He's like, damn, my wife done left me.
Playing. I'll never be one of them crazy niggas.
Yo,
like that.
for real, yo, they be out there though. You gotta watch out for them slimy ones.
For real,
they be really out here, but nigga, for real though, like
I need to get my mental clarity straight.
Yeah, that's important.
And also, I need to. I feel like I'm gonna start going to bed early again, because that's like, if I know I don't get enough sleep as I need to, and your brain needs to be fully aware of shit. That and my eating habits and getting back in the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have to do a lot of self-care.
And I just need to work on that, and just basically work on myself more than I've already been doing.
Yeah, man.
I just do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I love talking to people, but sometimes I just be like, I won't answer a FaceTime call, and people
they be getting offended.
And JB get mad. I'm gonna just say that. Why the fuck you answer my FaceTime?
Like, bro, if you don't get the fuck, be like, man.
We literally talk every day. When I was waiting for you to come to the gas station, he called me. I was talking to him for a minute. And I love that's literally my bro. Like literally my brother. Okay, I don't give a fuck if we not blood related. That's my dog. Man, I need sometimes.
Man, I need some space.
I be looking at the face. I be like, do I want to answer?
He's like, do I really want to talk to this nigga?
And then he know it too, because he be like, I know you just looking at the fucking phone for a minute.
It's the phone,
better
Fulio.
Answer that fucking phone.
He said, answer this phone, Fulio. He's like, I don't know what the fuck you doing, but nigga, I know you looking at the damn phone, Fulio.
Shit,
you ain't got shit going on right now, bitch.
I be like, bruh. And sometimes I do. Literally, he'll be like, you ain't doing I'm literally doing something, bruh. Like, literally.
You don't be doing the fuck thing.
Huh?
You don't be doing the fuck thing. You just be staring at that damn phone.
I'd literally be trying to either work or trying to write out a script or outline for some shit.
Yeah.
And he be like, bro, you not doing shit, bro. Come on, bro. Stop playing, bro. Nigga, dead. Now you fucked up my whole thought process. What? Now I end up talking to this nigga.
Dead.
That's some shit.
Man.
Yeah, life crazy, man. Honestly, I gotta work on myself. Hopefully anybody out there that's going through anything kind of relate me, because one thing I figured out, we all have thought the same thought at least one time in our lifetime. We've all been depressed about something. We've all, like, cause you ever seen like on TikTok where it's like bringing back elementary school memories when you used to run your finger through that fucking wall with the crack in it, or put holes in the eraser, that big old eraser with your pencil. Like, bro, we have all kind of thought the same thought of going through the same shit. And I feel like that's how we just humanly connected. Yeah. Okay. So there ain't nothing there may be a little bit of things you might go through that people can't relate to, but I feel like in general we've all experienced the same things and same feelings. Okay. Everyone's got their heart broken. Everyone's had that one crush that they wish they could have had, or mad that somebody didn't want them or something like that. So
just going outside. Okay, it's natural to go outside, y'all, but like not sit there and dwell on that shit for a minute. That's not okay. Don't do that shit. Listen, there's only a certain amount of time you should be sitting there sad as fuck or mad as fuck about something. It's only temporary. That shit's gonna come and go. Literally, it's a temporary emotion. All right. So
learn how to control your emotions. Okay. And your thoughts. Sometimes your emotions are just emotions. Mm-hmm. They don't really mean too much of anything, but it's also good to listen to your emotions because they could be telling you something. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like something that's dangerous. Right. Because I feel like fear is not real. It's just something that's really in your head, but something dangerous is actually dangerous. Yes. Like jumping in a pool full of alligators, yeah, that's dangerous. You might get but saying like, yo, if I go out here and speak my mind. If you got shit, like I said,
it's if you afraid of going into the water because you think that you gonna drown. Okay, that's you basically tricking yourself.
Yeah,
that's not you
talking yourself out of shit.
Yeah, basically. That's not dangerous. Okay, you thinking that you gonna drown is not dangerous. All right, that's you being a little bit of a doubt for yourself. All right, it's a doubter. Don't be a doubter. That shit don't work. All right, right. It's only gonna hold you back from being great.
Facts. And one little piece of advice I can give you, because I definitely want to end this shit. Look,
I know we've been on here for almost 2 hours, my nigga.
But we doing good.
Yo, nigga, we did that shit.
Oh God, dude, we gotta have more people though.
Yo, man, for real, because this shit. I know podcasts. That's what needs to happen.
Oh God, bro, get home, girl, next time.
Yeah,
bro.
man. Because this shit gotta happen definitely with a group, man. This shit will be actually a little bit more live. Facts. But either way, it was fun though.
Facts. But last little piece before I sign off is this for everybody. Mm-hmm. Learn how to manage your time, bro.
Right.
Because time is the one thing
that you can never get back.
You'll surprise yourself if you literally write down everything that you do in a day, mm-hmm. and that you say that you can't do because you don't have time for. You can find time to do something that's really important to you. Trust me.
Yeah.
And you'll cut out things that are not necessarily important. It's just something that may have filled that gap of time. I didn't really mean anything. It's just something to do. Mm-hmm. But you can replace that with something that's very productive, and that will help you progress in your future. Right. So that's my little piece of that. I'm going to go ahead and get the heck up out this damn. We have literally probably made the world record in the history of Waffle House being here.
Right, for real.
I don't see nobody in that damn Waffle House.
Ain't nobody here at this Waffle. There's literally been like 4 or 5 people who pulled up and like left because like they probably either like closed because of like it being the morning.
Yeah, it is 5:32, and I still gotta go to sleep.
Dead ass.
Tough.
That is tough.
And you start, yo man, you get homeboy back to the crib.
Yo, he is tired. He literally been sleeping there. But it was fun though.
But man, appreciate y'all for watching and tuning in, man. I gotta thank my guests. Had a wonderful time conversing with you.
That shit was fun.
Okay. Definitely gonna have her back on it real soon. Maybe the next episode she might bring some more of her fellow female friends on here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We might come back with the, squad up,
You know what I'm saying? Doing that thing. But appreciate y'all for watching, man. Make sure y'all tune in. Follow me on my Instagram. Link down in the description box below. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode. I'm out. Peace.